Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to factor difference of cubes and sum of cubes. Now one way to memorize these is by using what I put there as SOAP. SOAP, so one word you can use just to memorize them. The S stands for same, O for opposite, A, P always positive, okay? And I'm going to show you what I mean by that, okay? So for this, the one you have here, a on the left, a plus a cubed plus b cubed. So what you do here, you know that you have two factors, okay? So it will always be two factors, and the first factor is you're gonna put a, so without the exponent, I'm gonna put, now before doing that, I'll have two terms in the first factor separating by a sign, then 3 in the second factor, separating by signs, right? The first sign is always the same as the sign you have at the beginning, so plus, okay? That's why we have S here, so same, okay? The next sign you see here, separating two terms, will be the opposite of what you had, so negative. And the third one, the third sign, which would separate these, the second and the third, will be always positive. So it's always positive. Okay? So then you can just write the numbers, the letters A plus B, then A squared minus AB, the sum of the first and the second, plus the second squared. So very easy to memorize actually. Okay, remember it's always a plus b times the first term, which is a squared, minus the first times the second, ab, plus the second squared, b squared. Okay, same thing here. You just need to remember what I just said, right? So first sign is the same as what you see there. The sign you have here will be the opposite of what you started with. Okay, then the last one is always positive, okay? Again, a plus b, a squared plus ab plus b squared. That's it. Very easy to memorize, as you can see, okay? So we use SOAP. Same, opposite, always positive. Same, so this is same, opposite, always positive. Okay, same, opposite, always positive. Just a quicker way of an easier way to memorize them. Okay, so this is how you factor sum and difference of cubes. Okay, let's solve some examples here. All right, so let me erase these, and I'm gonna leave those where they are now to see I can show you some nice examples here. All right, so for example, let's say you have to factor and you have x cubed plus 8, x cubed plus 8. So if you have x cubed plus 8, the first thing you need to know is that you have to write, so let me put number 1 here. You have to write these as perfect cubes, right? So let's go. The first one is already, the x cube is already written as a perfect cube, so something cubed. Then 8 is a perfect cube, but what I'm saying is write them as something raised to the power of 3, something cubed, like 2 cubed. You know, it's a perfect, 8 is a perfect cube, so you can write it as 2 cubed, okay? Then once you have this, it's pretty easy to use the formula. What did we say? Okay, well, we said we'll have two factors, okay, two factors. The first factor will have the same sign you have up there, plus. Then negative here, which is opposite to what you had. Then the last one is always positive, the signs. Once you take care of the signs, it's pretty easy. Now, you just need to drop the exponent, the 3 here. So it's x plus 2. Okay? Then take the first one, square it as a squared. So it's x squared. Then take the first one times the second one. So first one times second one, AB. X times 2 is 2x. Then take the last one squared, which is the 2 squared. 2 squared is 4. Okay, that's it. Very easy, right? Very straightforward, very easy for you to do. All right, then let's try another one. Let's say we have for 2. Now let me erase this. Okay, I'm gonna try number 2. Okay, so 2. Example 2. We have 125t cubed. So 125t cubed plus 64z to the 6 plus 64z to the 6. Okay, so all you have to do here is, again, trying to get the something written, something raised to the third power. Okay, so 125 is actually what? 5 times 5 times 5, because 5 times 5 is 25. 25 times 5 is 125. So we can write this as 5t cubed, right? 5t cubed. Okay, let's see for the second one. Plus 64 is what? 64 is 4 times 4, which is 16 times 4. 16 times 4 is 64, right? Okay, so we have 4 cubed, so it will be 4 cubed. Now z to the 6. How do I raise something to the power of 3 to get 6? Well, when I raise a power to another power, which would be another video I'll make, but if you already have that knowledge, you're fine. When you raise a power to another power, you gotta multiply them. So I need factors, right? Factors of 6. If I need to raise z to something to the power of 3 to get 6, that thing must be 2, because 2 times 3 will give me 6. Okay? All right, now once you do this, the rest should be pretty simple, because you're just gonna use the formula. Remember, one factor here, another factor there, right? So the first factor is what? Okay, it's a plus b. So I have to go 5t plus 4z squared, right? Because that's what I have. I drop the cube. I drop the 3, right? The next factor here will be the first one squared. So 5t squared. I'm gonna write it so everybody could see. So 5t squared minus, because the sign must be different from what I have here, the first times the second. 5t times 4z squared is what? Let me write it again so everybody could see. 5t times 4z squared. Okay, close here. Then the last one will be plus, always positive. So plus the last one squared, which is 4z squared squared. Okay, okay, so now let's go. We just do the math now, right? Very simple. We go 5t plus 4z squared. Okay, 5t plus 4z squared. Close, open here. 5t squared is 25t squared minus 5t times 4z is 20 tz squared, tz squared. Okay, plus 4z squared. 4 squared is 16, right? Z squared squared, 2 times 2 is 4, so z to the 4th. That's it. This is it right here. So how did you factor this? 5t plus 4z squared times 25t squared minus 20tz squared plus 16 z to the fourth. Okay, this is it for this one here. There's nothing else you can do here. You gotta stop right here. All right, make sure you stop right here. But again, the key is to remember same, opposite, always positive. Now that's the signs, the key to solving such problems. Okay, now the next thing we'll do, let's try one with a negative. Although it's pretty much the same thing, but I want to try it just to show you. Okay, let me do one with a negative. And remember, the same question is, the question is for you to factor. Okay, let's say you have 8x cubed minus 27. So 8x cubed minus 27. Well, we just said it. We have to try to rewrite them. Like in this case, 2x cubed minus 3 cubed, because 3 times 3 times 3 will give you 27. Now let's go. We go first factor, second factor, which is a bigger one. Let's go. A minus b, 2x minus 3. And here you just drop the exponents, okay? These 3, you drop them. Okay, now, next, the first term squared, 2x squared, good to go. Plus, this sign must be the opposite of this. Plus, the first times the second, 2x times 3. So I'll write it again so you can see. So 2x times 3, okay? Then plus, always positive, 3 squared. 3 squared, okay. Now let's go. Simplifying, 2x minus 3, 2x squared, so that's 4x squared, plus 2x times 3, 6x, plus 9, okay, 6x plus 9. So the answer here is 2x minus 3 times 4x squared plus 6x plus 9. Okay, this is what you do to add perfect cubes, and for the sum of cubes and for difference of cubes. So please remember the word I just said, SOAP. Okay, same, opposite, always positive. Same, opposite, always positive. Very simple. Just practice a couple. Thanks.